into the B play. Rolls and Regalia trying to make moves out towards the main entrance. Caught off by Tabson, who domes in two heads.
Now, one thing that you're always going to expect from City sides on Anubis is info plays and aggressive sort of duels being applied outside of B main. That's what Copenhagen Flames try and offer up on the pistol. The back and forth trade for TMB is good for one, but they need more. They won't just...
The A play. A completely opened up thanks to this B stack. TMB does find a pick and birth from Sky. Catches Farman off guard of the mid control. It's a 3-on-2 for the Flames. Meanwhile, Hyped pressure on the bomb site itself. Flashbangs are sent in as TMB looks to engage. Hyped and Crimbo get the high HP individuals. It's Borup on 1 point of health, who can't do much here. Dealt with by Hyped. Mid control over to the big side as they walk their way up into the A play. Borup Stiegel, however, has something to say, and he's got a kill for it. Leaning back in for a bit more, spotting more individuals, focusing on that bomb carrier as damage is done to the T side, but they turn back with 3 kills. TMB gets the most important one, though. That's the bomb carrier.
This is
trying to get another one back out of the dead body of his teammate. Send that onto the bomb itself, but blind fire from TMB brings it back to a 2-on-2, and it actually lands a bit too deep. TMB can still watch that bomb. Crimbo needs to make a move. TMB just blind firing, gets another kill through the smoke. That's a triple, and Keto left to hold on to his weapon here. What a steal for the Flames.
That's massive, because that round looked completely over. You saw Borup getting 1 deal kill just outside of the A main portion, but being overwhelmed.
TMB was just being introduced on trial. Hyped. Only a recent addition of his own right.
But still the stylistic point of view.
That's going to be a pretty significant frag to take.
And there's a lot of space being created right now from Big, and Keto is actually watching for that backstab. The aggression from E-Box does actually come through with a pick.
Meanwhile, Borup getting walked upon, Hyped seen, drops that bomb, more players in heaven. He's unaware of it. Going down to Tabson. Crimbo caught TMB elsewhere, so it's a 3-on-2. Again, Big, bringing the fight to the Flames.
A bird from Sky's got to try and make some impact happen here. Tabson does get caught, back to a 2v2.
Bomb plant's safe, and Nades will be sent to do some damage. They won't be able to get the kills, though. 2 high HP on the big side. Bird from Sky focusing fire, ultimately losing his life. Maybe could have waited for rolls, but ultimately leaving this one man as the lone player to clutch it. 44 HP. Kit's on him. No utility. Crimbo is caught back. Now, where is Farben? Rules does not have this information. He'll go, make some noise. Try and mask off the footsteps on the bottom floor. Eventually caught up by Farben's Peak. And Big will equalize.
A loss to Astralis and a loss to the likes of Bad News Eagles, all in semi-finals. Borup with Bird from Sky, though. That crossfire is pretty solid outside of A.
Keep making plays like that.
Utility coming through. He can readjust with a flashbang, and there it is.
Very nicely done. Borup gets another kill here. Look at Crimbo. Molotov doesn't land either. Actually hits the little lip of the pillar to the right-hand side. Tabson forced to take a directive fight against the man. Needs to be evaded or dealt with. Does get dealt with.
At least he knows that they're saving outside of A main. Copenhagen Flames, I don't think it's worth even trying to press the issue here. Hold on to your economy state. Ready
for another smoke to come down. Hearing utility responses. Trying to go a bit deeper on that one. Crimbo, I say it's a pick. Meanwhile, starts things off for Big.
And they don't know about Bird from Sky. He's going to try and follow all the way around. Now, he will be able to get an easy kill onto Crimbo. Getting back down might be tough because Tabson's now been seen.
Flashbang sent, trying to take a face, and Tabson still wins the fight. Man advantage for Big.
Rouse is holding an off angle. Molly towards the left, has to start moving out to the right and deals with Keto.
Frag to a 3-on-3. Tabson looking to swing, engages back rolls. Regali, TMB, last 2 players remaining. The mid walk comes through from TMB. Can now bracket in the T side forces. Knowing that Regali's all alone here towards the B defensive. He still holds his nerve. Gets farther the drop. And now Hyped needs the clutch.
Oh, another incendiary comes through. The enemy P tries to go on the other side. But Regali's going to win it out from the E-box line.
Completely opened up and the bomb can commit.
Now, this has got to be a God from Sky kind of call here. Just to be able to put themselves in this position, know that Big aren't making lurks forward, aren't making info plays.
Barvin leaning up, Keto inbound from Electric Rolls, drops 1, Keto with a responsive backside. 7 seconds, bomb plant will be received in Copenhagen Flames. Copenhagen Flames with these weapons, you can imagine that they're going to go right back into this next one. Meanwhile, that mid-walk continues. Borup ready for it, deals with him, takes away a lot of the lurk, sets up Big. We're considering the rotations, they're back in from mid. I think they only rotated because of that smoke, Jay. If that smoke doesn't go down, they commit towards a B-side Xe, and now it starts getting panicked. They're actually double pumping, they're going back to B. And now TMB's got to stand to attention with rules with the backup crossfire. Tabson just walking his way forward. Clock is low, but the bomb gets dropped. TMB makes it a double, and Hyped has got to save. Copenhagen Flames force the issue in the buy, force out the 5th round and equal standing. Even the AWP might drop here. Rules his AK on the corner, gets a little bit of tag damage, eventually follows suit with the kill. Side and Going down at Deagles on two individuals. Borup through the smoke, just catches Tabson, a little bit of vision poking out. Caught Crimbo as well. Inbound flashes. Not quite catching the man. There was one sent through the window. Eventually, Regali will get blinded for the second phase. Farvin trades back his teammate. Regali is overwhelmed, but Bub from Sky reduces it to 2 players on the big side. Both to tag up to the initial.
Here's the fight straight away out to connector.
Bub from Sky, engaged upon, headshot found. TMB trades back and Rules can follow suit. Teammates for the Flames as they take the lead again. Might be a crack angle that could provide some decent casualties. Will Keto spot it? Yes, he will. Take the opener.
Regali punished just when Bird from Sky tries to back him up with a reposition. M4 in an off angle, does get away with one. Tries to back off, but Tabson's here to try and swing. A multi-frag doesn't quite come in. 1
point of HP though, he is super tradable. Second AWP angle as the walk forward sees Crimbo. That's 1 kill back to a 3-on-3. And the Copenhagen Flames, they're 3 players of 100 HP each. Slow walks. Absurd, caught. Incendiary on Farvin next. Flashes over the bin. Farvin checking out the wide angles. AWP. Oh, stuck around upon Farvin. Caught dead. Hype scene. 1v3 now. Taking a shot back to the main control. Incendiary does bounce back against the CT side. But there's 10 seconds for this last T-side player to win it. Rules. Closes. Tech 9s, PT 50s, half invest, quick play in towards the B site. Will catch at least 1 player blinded, but Regali now getting warmed up with the AWP. TMB's AK is going to get traded back to a 2-for-2. AWP caught off close range by Tamsin, meanwhile, as they do look to overwhelm the site. Turn those rifles against the CT forces. Leave Borup now in his own clutch.
Massive eco steal right now for Big. Farfan holding the smoke. Borup's going to drop. Big end up with 6, and it just beaten with pace in that round. Farfan ends up with a quad. Farfan will look to him again in the next round to see if he can do the same.
Hyped wins the AWP battle against Regali. Victory, make it 8-7, and that was certainly turn around what's been otherwise a bit of a stop-start half here. Bird from Sky, overzealous in mid, traded back by Farvin. Borup's AWP will pick back up, try look for an engagement, can't land the shot.
Walk out on A already. Crimbo's got himself up towards Plat. This should be round done. No, Borup actually sees it.
Oral's now moving in to try cut Keto down. Farvin could also be detected. Kill up, falls back, looks in from mid, but falls away against Tabson. Backs a turn, engagement is found, and Farvin groups up with his teammate. Where do they go with this? Easily overwhelmed, has to get that first kill, at least a 1-for-1 with the HP being where it is. Walks forward, doesn't even look the right way. And TMB, no kit on the clutch. I think he knows. Is he taking the right face, the right fight, at the right time, wins it. Smoke on the bomb, 10 second stick. Holds the whole damn thing. Tabson, is he aware? Does he know? He doesn't. He doesn't. TMB's held it. He's got it all the way. Tabson took too long. He thought it might have been a block. They've got no information to return on the CT forces. Ready for anti-flash positions. Regali with 1 engagement, and they go blow for blow. Bird from Sky ends up with 2 of his own. A 3-for-1 trade overall. Copenhagen Flames in full control.
But it didn't go the other way. Borup now walking further forward towards A main. Does get caught. Maybe there's some workability in this 2v3 for Big now.
Copenhagen Flames walk out on main. Bomb needs to get to site here. It's cut off by Farvin, who took both headshots real quick. Now Rules with it all to do. Faced in by another fantastic tap. Entries on the Flames. Tabson leaning in from mid. TMB is ready for him, but he still wins the fight.
We've seen both of these teams try and offer
Smokes down. Farvin holding his nerve, waiting for Borup's swing. Borup doesn't win that fight. Bird from Sky finds Keto out of electric. Farvin stands alone for now, but standing strong. He takes one more before Regali gets that trade, and he doubles up. That's the AWP we want to see. 2-on-2 retake. Regali high HP in this exchange, ready for one more, makes it a triple, and the AWP battle against Hyped, ready to receive a much more advanced position.
That looks to be the perfect opportunity to get a lead, not to be.
Some flashes being sent, all sorts of utility thrown down by the T's. They're making their way in real quick. Crimbo there to cut down the first, but Borup with a quick trade. The Mac-10 sacrificial debating the advantage now for the Flames overall, which they can follow up with a kill on Tabson.
Very quick, just the A-pop coming in.
Big, they kind of need that save call here. The money isn't all that fantastic on Tabson. They're going to need to charge in for another fast hit out towards the main control. Crimbo's Incendiary might try and slow them down. TMB just gets the fight outright. No trades required, and he doubles up. No, Borup able to assist with the AK. The M4 picked up by the man. 12 on the board. Playing quick again towards the water control. This time they don't go for the pop. I guess they're probably not going to get full 3 times on the big side, but they still lose the opening fight. Hyped's AWP down in mid. Thompson looking for a trade, though, ahead of the smoke. Is anyone watching this? No. Can anyone account for this? Yes, but Thompson still finds a responsive. Borup's right around that corner. Thompson trying to look to engage around the doorway instead. Borup has no idea he's in the midst of the smoke, so he gets caught off with util in hands.
That was so ballsy coming through from Thompson to not just get that fight and try and reposition. Farfan's going to go towards the backside.
Oh, what a flick. Dink down against Regali, reducing him to 3 points of health, so Farman's got an easy trade. He's not ready for the incoming attack out towards Main. He still deals with Rules and looks to triple up as well. TMB round. The clutch held. Fast plays in from Copenhagen. Flames going to try catching him and beating him with pace once again, but Farvan holds the line with a weakened weapon. Rules can deal with him this time, and his teammate. 2 players remaining for Big, as Regali can also strike. Back towards A, they have to slow walk into main. Crimbo Zorp is ready for a shot. 1 of 2 in play for the CT side, but only good for 1 frag. Bird from Sky dealt with. HG's close incendiary. We're not going to stop them. Borup will burn a little bit. Smokes back in as Tabson takes a kill. Looks for the double up. Backups arrive, but Tabson stands tall. Height picks up 1, and Rules is left alone.
It just went Copenhagen.
That doesn't force him to swing right, though, and Tabson will go for the face as he engaged 1 out towards the mid-entrance. Game damage being done to the 2 Mat 10 players as they storm their way for the mid-control. Keto tagged up, taken down by Rules. Player out towards Heaven seen, and Rules can get one more before he falls. Crimbo dead to rights on Borup's hands. Bomb picked up again. The pace of Copenhagen. 10 Bird from Sky up close and personal. Farben, util caught out, kills found, takes him down after the fact. And the AWP leans closer. No ideas. Borup will find the headshot. 14-11. Nubis kicking things off in this series with a win. And Tabson is not done yet, though. He gets his 25th kill by finding Bird from Sky and taking the mid-control.
Another player to the right-hand side. Rules, AK, Deagle makes it a couple. Big have already stolen a few of these rounds already. At least that trades back from Regali.
The 2-for-1 trade, though. Crimbo caught off with the USP, and those efforts from mid do go to waste. Hyped burning so significantly.
So just got to waste time. Just drop that bomb. Get 1 kill.
There it is. TMB goes down. Regali swings out wide. Borup credited with the kill itself. Farvan's got an AK and now closes in for the retake.
Needs to get some assistance from Hype, though. This AK can win the entire round for Farfan.
Bomb plant. Open out to the back. And a quick tap to the back of the head leaves Regali alone. Hyped, now seen, dead. Adjustments there. 1 point of health for the man. He needs the perfect headshot. He's trying to bait Farvan. Flash to the left, peek to the right. Farvan gets the kill and wins the clutch for Big.
Farfan is playing.
Smokes and Molly sent. Flashes to get his teammates set up in the mid-control. Keto, however, has caught the kill outside of B main. Engagement found. Tabson falls to Bird from Sky in the mid-control. It's opened up. That bomb is outside of A main entrance. So if they're going to go, they're going to have to split in from the A site. Crimbo standing on the defense. Bird from Sky about to swing. Beat Crimbo. Gets the kill alongside Farvan. Now 4-on-2 for Big.
And now they've just got
on 4 for the post plant.
Borup making a play, deals with Crimbo, but the HP numbers are so damn low.
14-17 again. You need Farvan checking his corners. Got to look towards the spawn itself. Farvan lands a shot. Regali's alone. 1-on-3. 15 deep. Hyped first. The challenge goes falling. That's the first. Turn around against Keto. Not sure where to look. Farvan comes in from heaven, gets his pick. And gets get the 4 guns out. It is a risk. It's a massive one. That's not going to pay out for Regali. Or TMB for that matter. 1 dead, 1 tagged.
Big could not have asked for a better start here in round 29. Now they've seen the bomb, but maybe Keto stays his welcome too long there. Consistently jiggling down and trying to fight to canals.
M4 back in. Borup lands against Farvan next. 4-on-3. Copenhagen Flames have Hyped out of Temple. Caught tagged up. Lands 1 flick. Looks back in for more. Knows the Rules is out towards main, but Inside a slow charge. A slow walk as Rules catches him. Hyped, being marked, gets 1 engagement. Rules outside of main, leaning in, the bombs in the open. The M for a Bird from Sky stays his hand, and both the players combine. 1 man in the corner. Borup gets him. Quick charge up. Mid lurker Hyped, hoping to catch Bird from Sky, who will look to make noise, set up a backstab. Dropped in upon Hyped, can get that kill, so it's a 4-on-4. But Big forced out of the A site.
It seems like Borup wants to take map control away, get up towards heaven and deal with Tabson now.
2 kills for him. Leaning in for more. Triple not quite found. Farven trades it. TMB. Here's bullets flying to his left, but he's hunting down Farven, as is Rules, who gets the kill in. They now have Heaven control, and Hyped in Keto left remaining to pull off a magical retake. There's one pick found. Switching to the AK. Leaves him exposed. TMB can get that kill, and Regali can close the last. 16-14 for Cope. Glock sent in from the entire big side, making quick moves up against the Julies. Regali going to draw out first blood and drop that bomb on the CT base. They're going to try to swing back in with a bit of support. Keto can drop both those players, though, and regain control for the T side. Even Crimbo backstab against the CTs out from lobby. They do drop Keto back in a return with a 3-on-3. Crimbo also being seen here. Borup chasing him down. Needs that pick desperately, but he'll fall alongside Rules, leaving Bird from Sky in the 1-on-3. Dealt with by Hyped. Quick pistol win for Big. On towards that Heaven position. Away from the balcony, but TMB looking above that smoke of hell, finding Farven, realizing he's being faced by two players. Running this clock down low. Will Copenhagen Flames punish them for it? Borup certainly will punish Hype. The Molotov was in his hands. Now a 5-on-3 for the Flames, and Big, that bomb of Keep.
But just gets caught at a timing. TMB and Borup with 2 kills, ends that entire round.
And the air's thrown out for Mini, might force him back into Garage instead. Damage being done to Crimbo as Tapson and Keto get those opening couple of picks. Tapson will take some back. 3 players tagged low. Be evaded. Information not given up by the T-side player. Meanwhile, Keto catches Regali. Tapson can follow suit on Bird from Sky. Big dismantling Copenhagen Flames.
And Big in their prime, suffocated in that crossfire.
These rolls gets a triple. Gonna make it somewhat expensive, even though the second player in from the Vents, TMB, quick out of Secret. Gonna have to try and engage Tapson. It's Farven, lands that opening headshot on Rolls, makes it quick and clean. Farven's out in the open though. TMB not quick enough to deny the bomb plant. Does get the man advantage back for the Flames, and now hunting Hype ahead of the doorway. Hype wins the fight.
Now Hype just slows it down, and now everybody else can try and get into position.
Get Molotov the way. No smokes, gonna burn. Dead on the hands of Borup, but Keto, as you mentioned, closing in slowly from the vent control on the smoke to the bomb defuse. Bird from Sky dealt with as Crimbo finds Borup, and now Regali is all that remains. 2 low HP side players. Crack angle, engagement found by both players, but neither man gets a tag or a kill. Bird from Sky aggresses him from Hot meanwhile, and Hype deals with him. TMB does find his pick.
The trading's very good for Big. Now they're expecting Copenhagen Flames.
Rimbo, scene, spray, adjustment there against the AWP. Hyped is not quite there for the M4. Trades back to a 3-on-3, close vent corner for one. Bob looking to engage, fighting on Farven. Takes a dink back, but the kill goes his way. And now A-Site has no defensive elements.
He's thinking to himself, oh my god.
Bomb plant?
Oh, no.
Bomb plant?
No,
Big!
Oh no.
You can't be serious!
He actually
After all... There is a follow suit to take him down. Shotty removed immediately by the
up for Hype though, could catch him off guard.
Adjustments like there for Regali. Wins the AWP battle, brings it into a 4-on-4.
And that now just cancels the ramp hit entirely. TMB's got aggressive on the left-hand side of the squeak door. Crimbo might be ready for it, and indeed him and Farfen are.
Bird from Sky and Regali, last 2 players left. That nade sent to Farven will at least take him down. Needs to win that second fight, but he just doesn't do it. Tabson in with the responsive.
All the Europeans and North Americans say it too.
It's because it's only when you came over I started hearing it, so. It's in the area, stirring Farven. Heavy control. Borup watching it from Squeaky. Gets it to a 5-on-3. Taps him with 1 and 2 responsives. Gonna get down to the bomb site as quick as he can, but this time Rules is in the way. Can he stall the bomb plant out? He looks out towards Mini. Can't get Crimbo. 4 seconds. Bomb plant received in time this time. It's a 3-on-2 for Big.
And TMB and Regali actually going to try and go for this. I thought it was going to be an instant save call. TMB's got up from the vent. Crimbo got seen towards Heaven and does get dropped.
At this point, the Flames need rounds, so try the hand of this. Tapson seen with a no-scope lands from Regali, but Hype's AWP posted behind the midi control. The bomb plant is back out towards Heaven. So Hype has got to work his way all the way around against the diffuser, tapping it, sticking it. I think they know where he is. Copenhagen Flames will not move. They'll have their third.
As soon as you've got the light.
Quick in from the big side, out towards the upper take. Bird from Sky, flash perfect timing as he tries to go for a peek and a kill. Dealt with by Farven, Crimbo and Hype follow suit. This is round over.
Indeed it is. And that...
9-3, 6 to the good. This is a T-half as well for Big. Borup, last man standing, 1-on-5. Hype just about dealt with an exit frag. Borup, however, will go down. All 5 dead for the
Lobby.
Flames.
What he doesn't know about is that Crimbo's just taking it back.
TMB dealt with by Tabson. Double up for the AK. Birth from Sky diving down. Dealt with by Farven's pick. 2 left.
And do you know what I love as well with Tabson? But he's performed to an unbelievable level here in the first half. And now even against the exits, there's nothing that's going to get saved here for Copenhagen Flames. And this was even a buy.
No money in the bank. Max lost bonus at least. Standing by to receive. Flashes sent right past him. Farven, back turn, caught Tabson. Tagged heavy, but still alive with that trade. 4 on 4.
They're clearing out that boost position and faking that they're going down towards lower. Keto's going to sell the fake in from Secret. That's going to force a lot of rotations.
Does manage to pick on Keto, though, so it's an advantage with Regali following suit of the AWP on Crimbo. Back out of Obs. Leaning in from the double doors, hoping to catch that trade for the smoke. However, Tabson is blinded off, eventually caught off on the exit, and now HiGHLiGHTS is all alone. 1 on 3, and AWP in his hands. Regali, a known entity. He gets that shot in, makes it a triple, finally shows up. AWP on Regali's part. Borup stepped in towards the AK position at the hut angle. Keto has caught Regali to kick things off already. The AWP down, Farven. Forcing one player down off the silo, not down out of the round just yet. Borup playing ringer Rosie with the man Farven, gets his headshot with Tabson's AK on Bird from Sky. TMB can swing back in from me to get one trade, but one trade is all he gets. Rules now known, tagged to the drop down. HiGHLiGHTS swinging in with the AWP, the Molotov will burn him. Keto gets the kill. It's 11-4 T-side for Big.
I can't believe I've just seen Farfen get out.
Lead into their T-half. Tabson. The damage done towards him and Borup, but he gets 2 headshots, staying alive outside of Garage. Borup and Regali down.
Farfen's got a little bit of distraction being pulled from Crimbo.
Domes in Bird. Bomb dropped. Farven has that vision, has that control. Rules trying to force out a fight, but Farven goes for the swing and the hit. TMB with 1 to return. No Kevlar for him, though.
Get created, especially in the semi-finals that frequently. 12-4. Copenhagen Flames had a couple of picks in
for it. Fast play out of these 4 sport Mac 10s and pistols. Keto does get overwhelmed. Farven top of the hut control, though, biding his time to get 1, 2, and 3 on the mowdown. Quadra is eventually caught. Ace against Borup with the USP pulled out. Doesn't quite land it. Doesn't like it matters. No bomb plant for Flames. Lashes forward, the smoke sent, and HiGHLiGHTS straight in with the AWP to cut one player down. Almost land that second, but Borup does find a trade.
And Tabson towards outside. Could have had an incendiary to cut off the rotations in there from Secret. Farfen's got away with Khan. See the shadow advantage. They know they're wrapping main.
Keto stands alone on the backside. Swing spray, gets rolls on the trade. Advantage stays with Big here. Regali going down next, and Borup. Last man standing, 1 on 3 scenario. Big dealing with the Flames. Effective, efficient. 2 players. Third man's going to go ahead and join him. Crimbo aware of, but Borup's pushing up. The window was broken. And the plant about to make their way forward. Smoke set. Molly's coming in. Flashbang turned away from Bird from Sky. Rolls with 1 decent kill. Doubles up. Trying to transfer for the triple. And holding his nerve to the 2-on-2. HiGHLiGHTS has run out of time. Falling back to save the AWP. With Copenhagen Flames hold a lifeline.
That's a miracle. That was such a sick round. Ito gets aggressive with the XM.
Auto Schulte brought out for the second round here. Had it on 1 round for Copenhagen Flames. It was shut down in an instant. Tabson catching the first, and Keto will be returned to. Tabson aggressive against Rolls, making a lot of footstep noises. So this could be an easy 1-tab. Side of the head shot connecting Copenhagen Flames. 4 on 3, trying to make it 2 as Farven will drop. HiGHLiGHTS is known towards the open ends of the site, landing 1 decent tag. Him and Crimbo, both of their AWPs. They have to try clutch this. First man down. Second player also falls. Third player in from the squeak door. Regali gets him.
Crimbo dropping down. Would have been heard. Rouse has got him. Perfect position.
Slow walks. AK taking his time. 1 tap. That's all you need. And finally, the Flames. Stage. Smokes. Sent up towards the crossbar from Sky. Court. Rules also seen. Tabson opens up the frag counts.
And Rules is going to try and get that frag back by aggressing in towards Garage, and in fact, he does get it.
4 on 4. Keto. Down through the vents. Rules outside. Engagement found against HiGHLiGHTS. But he wins that fight. Big here from Rampy, holds Keto from Deacon, he peeks, sprays, blinded, doesn't quite get Borup. TMB does fall to Farthen though. Regali and Borup 2v4 post-plant need to win this.
Regali gets baited. Keto knows exactly where he is. Try and drive that distraction, and now he's the last one.
Quick scope not connecting, Incendiary's down. Regali's got to charge right through it. Take a ton of damage on the defuse. They'll look. Keto just closing the door. No scope lands. Got to get right on the carrier, but no. Crimbo shuts it back, and it's 16-7.
This guy's not seeing anything out towards this ramp control either. Crimbo, how much does he find on the cut of rotate?
Regali wasn't ready for him in the open. He gets that shot. It's an A wrap in as they realize they push down that B site. Hype gets that one decent kill in against Bird from Sky, and TMB finds a response for the Flames. Bigger at the advantage here in the pistol.
And this is very awkward now for Copenhagen Flames, because even Borup's being watched out for the mid control. So much map presence everywhere. Crossfire coming through, out to mid. This is perfect, absolutely perfect in the crossfires. And Copenhagen Flames have just had nothing in this round whatsoever.
TMB trying to see if he can hold the ace in this clutch. He gets that triple taps and known around the corner, but ultimately the Glock gets his headshot back. Send him away from the sandbags.
Yeah, that nade start coming through quickly, but look at this entry in from Tabson, fast on the Bird from Sky. Rules gets the trade back and actually drops the bomb for 2.
Backup's on the way real quick here for the Copenhagen Flames. They need to get here because Rules on 19 points of health. He will not stand and fight on his lonesome forever, and indeed, he does go fall into Keto. 3-on-3 situation. Means the Hypes can hold his nerve and not give anything over towards the Copenhagen Flames. They're forced to fight on Keto instead out alley, and they do win that engagement.
The Borup up here towards
Crimbo and his Galil with the bomb on his back. Getting in against Regali, who lands his shot. TMB, simultaneous frag on Hype. Turn, of course, for them, as you would expect. It was more of a bonus round with the Galil still in play. Regali's orb strikes first, though. Drops that bomb in at the ramp sandbags. Tabson falling. Crimbo gonna have to grab it again. Nade damage was returned, but it's still a 5-on-4 here.
The Rules just spots on the edge of the smoke. Crimbo trying to disappear. Vertical crossfire out to Guardian, too, for Copenhagen Flames.
Barben around that corner, going to look to challenge Borup and TMB. Vertical crossfire, as you mentioned. Turns away to look towards the site from the upper player, so Farben can isolate Borup, get that pick. Now position. Utility inbound for them, however, CT's making their move in with a retake. Keto does get 2 picks, though. Farben traded. Keto makes it a triple. Almost a quadra. Bird from Sky looking for the AWPer. Hyped misses. Pistols are pulled. Bird from Sky swapping to the AK, doing damage and getting the triple in of his own right. And holding the round for Copenhagen. Mollies in from Tabson and counteracted by counter incendiaries of the CT forces. Tabson can still win out that opening fight. Borup's quick to trade, and Regali follows up alongside the man.
And Tabson now just in an uncomfortable position where he's by himself. Crimbo's the lurk out to be. Borup with 2 very important frags, and just when there was a mid-walk, just when it seemed like some counteraction was going to happen there from Big, that's when Regali's involved. Crimbo now last one left.
1-on-4 for him. Oh, what a shot! But took a ton of damage to try and get it in. 1 point of health left for this clutch. The nades catching him in the end.
Copenhagen Flames
They're certainly performing better over here on Vertigo than they did over on Nuke, but the opening frag goes the way of Regali.
It's probably putting a lot of pressure on them. Instead, they're just getting over to the default line.
Spray is awkward for TMB. Keto can find a pick. Regali has rotated, though. Lands his 2K. Needs to get a little bit more. He's smoked to Molotov away from position. Can't see anything. So Borup's going to make an aggressive play instead. That AK around the corner, looking on. The AWP also focusing fire. Swing up. Farben caught. Tabson seen. Regali domes him in. Drops that bomb, but Crimbo inserted aggressive. Rules ready for it, but he doesn't get the kill. Crimbo doubles up. Looks for Bird from Sky. Borup trades it back. And this could be a ramp walk forward here. Big. Hyped. Oh, gets the headshot in. Regali's down. Rules now. A lot more pressure. He's unaware the player's still stuck around the top. Here's all those footsteps, and Tabson can take the casualty. Bird from Sky on site. Gets one. Nade sent as well towards the bomb site itself. Should get Farben. Drop him to the 3 versus 3. Bird from Sky taking more damage to the M4. Picked up a Tabson. He's back up.
Borup's got another HE to try and deny the bomb from going down. Perfect utility usage here for the Flames.
Keto gets one more pick, though. Borup involved. Tapped up of the AK. Doubles up. Bomb in the open. Taps in 10 seconds. Games take a lot of damage, but they find number 6.
Now, for anyone playing at home, that lineup, the Bird from Sky.
What are they going to find? They hear Tabson tagging him. Crimbo up close, dead to rights. All important pick for Rules. Aware of the Tarps individual. Flashbang going to keep him blind, but he does dive out of the way. Keto quick to try and take an engagement and wins it out. Sees the second man. Bird from Sky now pinned in a corner. Backup is so far
Sky
away.
gets his kill. This drops the bomb. The bomb is actually out here in the smoke.
Keto catches him though, TMB extends, makes a double happen, on for the triple, Farben drops, HiGHLiGHTS missing, and TMB hunting for the quadra. I thought he caught that jumping
This
shot.
is going to be completely unknown. Farfen's got a freebie onto Bird from Sky.
No idea it was coming. 2 CTs now on the bomb site. Barb's going to extend out towards White to try and join TMB. Cut down his players. Inbound from the main entrance. Keto caught dead. Borb sees Farben. Knows they're approaching out towards CT spawn. He needs to win a spray down. Does get Farben. Continue on with TMB. Extra support. 3 on 2. Copenhagen Flames needs to get back here as TMB stands his ground. Keeps himself held behind Banger and follows suit with Crimbo. A quadra.
Aggressing out here towards the alley control. Nade damage is chipping away.
Bird from Sky is domed in though. Another opening kill against that man for Big. AWP gonna go ahead and join them. Big telegraphing their entire execution, flashing their way around the corner. Tabson gets one and doubles up to Regali. Half by steal on the table as Rules also drops and Borup is left alone.
What a round from Tabson. Gets the
Big
immediate
round, fourth to their board. HE sent damage done to the T-side forces, but the kill comes in for Crimbo.
straight spam. They've even made it twice. Oh my goodness. What are the chances?
Inbound, or he might have timed this perfect. Tabson, first man, Farben caught. That's not a double though! He sprayed so many bullets into the man, 1 point of HP. Out to the right-hand side, Crimbo's checking his corners, sees where Borup is, engagement. AWP adjusted to Keto. Gets that headshot instead, doubles up. Decimates them. M4s, Deagles, 5-7 set. TMB down already. Borup trying to lean into that smoke phase, expecting him to be close up. Doesn't win the fight, but takes a lot of damage on Rules' part. Smoking to buy some cover. Will the AWP challenge him? No. He'll fall back. He has the bomb.
And now even out towards mid. Borup's not able to find anything. Farfen's just opened it completely and
Still
Regali
standing. Tons of work to do and doesn't even get past the first. Keto trades and the CT is back on the way. Know where that bomb is though. The AWP takes a shot. Keto follows suit against Rules. And it will be 9-6 to
very quick
close.
wrap into B.
Smoke set, HiGHLiGHTS forced away. Farben and Tabson looking to engage. Tabson catches one headshot through the smoke. Farben lines up two, drops the bomb with only one frag. That might be all he needs as Tabson extends. TMB falls. Regali lurks back in mid to get one decent trade. Now Borup has to act towards the site. These two players need to win this pistol for Copenhagen Flames, and Regali's going down. Borup left alone, known in the round. Dead to the hands of Farben. Another pistol for... Now ready to run into the meat grinder. Keto's SMG, set for his payday. Cashes in against the T-side forces. 8 for the board. HiGHLiGHTS already catching off the Tech 9. Bird from Sky down. TMB trying to big. Up by 1 and looking for a whole lot more, which Tabson's going to get as the smoke fades and Borup falls.
This is the perfect starter to this kind of round. You've got an M4, you've got 2 for Masters, but it's the 2 MP9s to strike straight away. Crimbo in for 1, not quite the trade, but at least he knows where Regali is.
Leaning up towards the edge of the side out. Back of Sniper's Nest. Incendiary sent. TMB drops. Regali's got it all to do. Flash keeps him blinded. Tries to tuck himself in the wall. Gets that first, not the second. Tabson trades it. And Big equalize.
And Rouse knows that he can't peek wide. That's why he's hugging.
Oh, last bullet in the spray. Finds Rules through the smoke. Noise. And now they're accounting for him the same. Headshot angles. Can't get gain. Regali can find Keto though. HiGHLiGHTS turns attention towards the side. Gets one. TMB and Regali can combine. Bird from Sky gets one of his own. Bomb plant secured. 2v2. But the backstab quickly inbound from Tabson, who finds one. Regali once again left with it all to do. With Crimbo being low. Tabson's the focus. And he'll close to get the lead for Big. Yemen's in full control. The damage compounding. The nades. The Molotovs chipping away at Rules. And Bird from Sky will be first to fall. Trying to play entry. Incendiary again. TMB tagged particularly low. Crimbo does get caught at the end of that smoke. Trying to look for Keto here. Damaged up to 8 points of health. Counter nades. Trying to return even more HP damage. Hopefully a kill. Tabson through the smoke. Gets TMB. HiGHLiGHTS follows suit on Regali. Farben still closing in. The pincers bigger all over them. Positional advantage. Man advantage. HP advantage. All the advantages for Big to claim 11.
Bottom of this ramp control. HE placement to the left-hand side. Tabson around the corner. There's an M4 to get recovered now.
Smoke comes in to try and grab it.
The one way. Big. Are starting to get a bit of a feel that there might be more leverage out here towards B. Farfen can stop the mid play.
Tuck himself in below the scaff. Smokes in against them. Incendiary put up there. HiGHLiGHTS AWP is still fragging. Borup now down towards ramp. Crimbo leaning in from CT. HiGHLiGHTS is going to get caught. Damage up. TMB, low HP CT player, turned away from. That's one good shot back. 3 on 2, looking in for more weapons, and HiGHLiGHTS AWP lands against Bird from Sky. Bomb on his back. On the bomb site now, has to go for the plant here. Edge of default, evading that wall bang. Now on for the clutch spray first. HiGHLiGHTS known a headshot. Third player still on the way. Bird from Sky needs a swing, needs his pick desperately so. HiGHLiGHTS doing damage, but goes down. Tech9 pulled out. Keto turned upon. But Keto's got the HP and the weapon advantage, and Big continue the hot streak.
The only other option is Pop flashing out and trying to fight against it. tabseN is going to do exactly that, but Rules again. This Rules versus tabseN fight's been good, but not against the HE.
4v4 as a result. HiGHLiGHTS inbound from mid, overcooks the flick. TMB returns fire. And this time the Flames might just have this. Farvin charging forward. The flashbangs keep Bird from Sky blind, so a kill can get found, but TMB and HiGHLiGHTS respond. Crimbo looking towards that mid control. Engages, uppercuts, close quarters combat. Bird from Sky with one. Trades back and found by Farvin. TMB, low HP, can't continue the fight. Utility combination sets. Incendiary's thrown, but the AWP lands it. Crimbo counteracts with a flashbang. Keep HiGHLiGHTS from peeking any closer. Out towards Ali, he might engage. Kill found.
Copenhagen Flames have now got everything in the playbook. One more player to deal with, a Farfan out towards headshot. This should be another save from Big.
Smokes on, Borup lands the headshot, Farvin down, and Copenhagen Flames have come get back in alongside Farvin's SMG. Gap in that smoke enables a spray that Keto can connect with a kill. A double up found as well. Bird from Sky drops, playing around the outside of the site, falls for that smoke. TMB can take him down. Farvin falls towards Rolls meanwhile. 3 on 3, and TMB...
There's still a HE to try and put some pressure onto the bomb planter around the corner with a flash, but tabseN doesn't clear the right.
So he's Crimbo and lines up HiGHLiGHTS, who actually got forced on the TK. Kind of surprised they didn't take a tactical here and get Gobbees in sight. Because now they're getting truly rolled by the Flames in the same way that Big did the rolling in their own 9-round streak. Farvin back at the site. Spray's doing damage, getting one kill, but the MAC-10 is good enough to take him down. No money in reserve for Big.
14-12. HiGHLiGHTS just trying to see if he can hold on to this AWP and not get hunted.
Picks up Bird from Sky and gets back to Sniper's Nest. Copenhagen Flames want to keep the money line stable itself, but they got some cash. They can afford to go for the hunt here. Unfortunately, nothing is forthcoming. One more player at TMB out towards ramp. I don't think he's going to find the engagement back in. And protecting the next round by, I don't know. Either way, HiGHLiGHTS has caught HiGHLiGHTS. They might not need that 4th M4.
TMB
Might get the headshot. TMB might be aware of Crimbo's forward pace. He drops that bomb, doesn't quite dodge the second, but the 5-7 certainly can do. Bomb control for Big, rifles picked up. Keto hearing Borup as Rules, gets one back, only one back. HiGHLiGHTS responds, and Borup caught off towards the site. Big timed it perfectly. Nades are sent back from the T side as they make their way up. Head of the smoke, they'll have to move. Keto spray, pre-fires it, connects it, transfers it onto Borup. Can't connect on Bird from Sky though. Farvin back at the smokes, trying to find an elevated position. Seen the jump face for HiGHLiGHTS. Doesn't connect the kill though. Farvin still playing up close to Shadow. Spotted by Bird. Takes him down. Swings back against the AWPer. Can't deal with tabseN up close. 3-on-3 situation. And Big will make their way in quick. Crimbo caught by TMB next. tabseN low. HiGHLiGHTS tagged. Leaning in with the AWP. Knows the Rolls is right around that corner. tabseN gets one. HiGHLiGHTS with another. TMB needs to be the hero again. 2 kills in this round. Where's the last man? He doesn't know how close he might be. The AWP scope, TMB swings and gets the headshot. Getting us to cover for HiGHLiGHTS Rules. I think he's moving now. Checking Ali, seen the shot from HiGHLiGHTS connects. Sat there forever and still got nothing. TMB sees the head, but Crimbo gets more for that position. 5-on-3. 2 possibilities. History will repeat itself one way or the other. Farvin, meanwhile, making a play. There's a player in ladder. TMB caught off. Man advantage for the CT side.
And just when TMB was assisting with util,
trying to force out a fight alongside HiGHLiGHTS. The 2 T-side players walking in from mid, though. Drop the bomb and drop their presence. HiGHLiGHTS and Borup 2v5 now. Dealt with, or standing alone to die alone, and Big to take us to overtime. And Big sandbags ready for T-side contact. Nades already inbound from Rules. Sees him, gets the opener.
And just nades going back and forth, but The counter incendiary.
It's dead.
And now they just commit. 2 players in from mid, 3 out from the B stairs. Bird from Sky losing the fight to Kizo.
Oh!
Who gets 3? He gets aggressive over the danger position with a flash.
Suddenly, it's a man advantage for big TMB trying to strike back from Scaff. Regali left in mid with the AWP. Switching to the AK to try to get a better set of fights, and it's not going to work out for him. Big take the lead. I don't want to lose momentum at this stage. This is the worst time to start going down by a margin. Hyped. Now not missing in the mid control. Flash from Ali. Gali posted. AWP finds a return. Back to a 4-on-4, but the AWP...
How fast do they commit to getting the bomb plant, though?
Flashes forward. Regali lands on Hyped, and Borup leans in. Farthen. Nades up.
How fast do they commit to getting the bomb plant, though?
Flashes forward. Regali lands on Hyped, and Borup leans in. Farthen.
Take a peek on the contact. At least they've got a default smoke down.
TMB, blind, gets the kill on Farthen. Keto with 1 return. Tabson with none. Keto responded to. And Copenhagen
setting up some nades out here towards the B stairs. Keto, big spam. So this time he doesn't even have a chance of trying to peer around.
Dealt with. Convergence now. Got Farthen back at quad. Gets that 1 pick dealt with by TMB. Crimbo quick to get back in from mid. That bomb pinned in.
Such a tidy position to be in.
Tabson doesn't fully check it. Turns away too early. Now Crimbo and Hyped. Last 2 players that remain. Flashes sent, Rules, and TMB on their own crossfire. Deeper smokes, Hyped core. Crimbo dead. And Copenhagen Flames have the advantage at the first half of OT.
That may have not allowed Copenhagen Flames to get an opening man advantage. Hype deals with Rouse out towards Ali, though.
3 players to receive on the A site, though. Big sending it. Nade damage. Chunky on Tabson and Keto. 1 player around the outside. TMB catches Tabson. Keto can deal with him. 2 points of health, though. The bomb's on his back, and he's caught with a blind spray from Bird from Sky. A straight bullet to bring it in at 3-3. Leaning in ahead of the smokes. Scope in. It receives. Hyped. Gets that pick. Wins the AWP battle. The bomb can go down. 1 player around the outside. Bird from Sky going for hero-like players. Crimbo going to try and be a real hero, though. Lines up so much, but no scoped out by Regali. Farthen left in the 1-on-2. Peeked in a bomb by Borup. And Copenhagen Flames have map and match point again. Here's the rotating, though. He's going to call in to his teammates. Yeah, they're on their way back, boys. If you're going to commit, brace for impact. Borup certainly has. Keto found the opening casualty. Tabs up with the trade back. TMB caught between 2 T-side players. Forced to act in the midst of the smoke. Down to 1 point of health to the HG. So much presence on site here for the Copenhagen Flames. Rules finds Farthen. TMB backs away. Rules doubles up. Height can get 1 trade. Needs so much more. Sees his second man. The bomb's in the open. And finally he's caught. Crimbo alone to get the 1v3 clutch. He's found that first. And the next 2. Careful. Time running out, Rolls revealed, and he gets his pick in to close it down. Copenhagen Flames find themselves in the grand finals.